Hello. I'm going to check if you can hear me. Oh, you can. Splendid. I hope you're all doing well. Let me just do the usual guff I usually do. I am live with the final parts of Alpha Protocol. I don't think we have that much more to go. I can't remember how long this little end game section is, but I don't think it's that long. Um, let's see, what else am I doing here? Splendid. So, I think we're up and running. I think the things are working. So, yeah. I guess we'll jump in.
World War III, is it on the horizon? A recent European Union study published by the Scarpacci Group, a Rome-based political think tank, lists 37 points of concern, including a sharp upswing in terrorist activity in the past month, the assault on the United States Embassy in Moscow, and China's increasing mobilization in the wake of Taiwanese independence rallies as evidence that a global conflict of unprecedented proportions may be closer than we think.
A new museum exhibit has caused chaos in the streets of...
I don't know why I opened this. I really shouldn't have.
In fashion news, designer Robin Goulet's latest show in New York was greeted with surprisingly mixed reviews.
I think I read these last time. Yeah, I did. I think we give these this, the black market because I'm curious to see what the reward is. Yeah. Okay. None of these emails are particularly interesting, but yeah, we read them at the end of the last stream. Hello, Misty. It is always nice to see you. It's still nothing too amazing here.
We've always known that kids enjoy candy, but what are some of the downsides to this link? A recent study...
Contact Scarlet Lake, I guess. You received a call from Scarlet Lake. Meet up with her and see what she wants, and pass along evidence of Halbeck's involvement to her for safekeeping.
Even the calmest child into an
Well, you're very kind. Charming gardens.
You're late. I almost thought you'd stood me up. I'll forgive you, if you have a good reason.
I have several bad ones, but I'll spare myself the humiliation. I got held up.
Really? I wasn't sure I was going to see you again after Taipei.
How could I stay away?
You tell me. But since you're obviously here for business, let's hear it and get it out of the way.
I have a story for you. It might shed some light on that incident with the airliner in the Middle East.
Uh-huh.
Your offer is on the record, I hope.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
No conditions?
Only that I need you to stay alive long enough to get it to the right people.
You've got my attention.
Thought I might.
Hello, Clay. How are you? As added insurance before surrendering himself to Alpha Protocol, Agent Thornton contacted Scarlet Lake and met her at the Charming Gardens Cafe in Taipei. Thornton agreed to provide her with information damaging to Halbeck. If he didn't make it back, she could see to it that Halbeck's involvement in the conspiracy was exposed. I'm glad to hear it. Do I have any new emails? Yes, I do. Okay, you get some money, but not as much if you blackmail Halbeck directly. Good to know. This is an automated reply. You've reached Stephen Heck, Esquire. I'm currently doing things of extreme importance and am unlikely to check my email in the near future. Don't despair, I have a large quantity of narcotics hidden in my anus in case I'm buried alive. Good to know. I don't think I will be able to enlist his assistance, but you never know.
What the hell? Guess the old man gave me a false number.
Communications decrypted. Signal established.
Albatross, can you hear me?
This call is being timed to prevent traces, Agent Thornton. After the timer counts down, this communication will be terminated. If you attempt to trace this signal, I'll end the call immediately.
What, you have more important things to do?
Get to the point.
Alright, jackass, be that way. I'm calling because I'm planning to infiltrate the Alpha Protocol facility.
If you think I know the location of the facility, I can't help you.
Aww.
You do have a reason, if you've got the time. But maybe you need me to spell it out for you. Ah, screw this. Hope you're the first one hit by the nukes, Albatross. I hope the next Halbeck missile is aimed at his plane.
Amazing.
Like I need to get moving.
This game is fantastic. Surrender to Sean Darcy, allowing yourself to be captured by Alpha Protocol so they can take you to the Grey Box. From there, you'll be on your own. Make sure you've settled all your affairs before you give yourself up. This is the last chance as a free man to take action. I don't think there's anything else for us to do. Yeah. Wow. I'm sure it is possible to have it so that you can have a handler at the end, maybe. But yeah, Z died. And Albatross, yeah, we don't get on very well. Hello, Illuminati. I hope you're doing well.
Take care of what you had to do.
Everything's in place. How about you?
It shouldn't be much longer. This better work, Mike. If it doesn't...
Goodbye, Mina. Mind if I sit here?
Go ahead. It'll save me from having to call in the squad. All done running?
Never was.
Yeah, well, whatever you call it, I'm here to bring you in. Glad you're not making a fuss about this.
I called you, remember?
Infiltrate the Alpha Protocol facility and complete your mission. It's going to take all your skill and probably a lot of firepower, but World War III is the cost if you don't succeed. You have allied with Stephen Heck, who has been able to track you to the facility. Rendezvous with him as soon as possible. Yancey and Darcy are outraged that you have harmed fellow agents. Watch out for any ambushes they may have planned. I'm not bothered. You can ambush me all you want.
So, here we are, Agent Thornton.
Guess you can go home again.
If by home you mean prison. Mr. Westridge first spoke to you in this room, didn't he?
That's true.
Interrogated, actually. It was a really dull conversation.
When he asked you why you volunteered for Alpha Protocol, do you remember what you told him?
I told him I was in for the excitement. I guess I'm an adrenaline junkie.
See?
The women, of course.
Not lying.
You need someone, or I wouldn't be here.
Was it all you expected, Mike? Looking back, the thrills, the women, the intrigue, was it all worth it? Or did your expectations not match the reality? You'll have to excuse me, but I asked for this next part to be recorded for posterity. I wanted to make sure it's captured perfectly.
Do you know what I like most about our relationship, Henry? It's these special moments, you and I, talking about the world. It's really cozy. So when you're asking me if it's all worth it, not yet. But it will be when I look back on this years from now and get this beautiful wave of nostalgia.
Never mind then, Thornton. Seems...
I'm not done. What I'm gonna remember most is how you thought you had it all under control before this little plan of yours came crashing down around you.
All right, Thornton. I suppose you're bored of these questions anyway, and frankly, so am I. So if there's nothing else...
In Saudi Arabia, someone gave away my coordinates, tried to kill me. They did it for you. Who helped you?
I'm sorry?
Who was the mole?
Mike, who wasn't the mole? If anyone betrayed you, I think the betrayal wasn't what you think it was. It allowed you to survive, when in fact, you should have died there with Shahid. And that, Agent Thornton, is the truth. So when you think back on poor Madison St. James, Sung's presidency in danger, the riots in Taipei, cutting off my weapons trafficking in Moscow, and that airliner and its passengers burning to death as they hit the ground, and then you killing the only man who could have testified to my involvement, Ali Shahid. The truth died with him.
I did
set
kill
the
him,
world
it's
on a new
true.
course. Helbeck's numbers are going to skyrocket. Our technology will be part of every military contract and army in the world.
Of course. You've got it all figured out. After all, Leyland, you know everything, right?
If this is another one of your bluffs, Thornton, then lay your cards on the table. I can't say I care for that tone of yours.
I take responsibility for what happened at the museum. But the data I pulled off Shahid's body, that implicates you in this whole thing more than you know.
You have no such data. The missile destroyed Shahid and the convoy. Nothing was left.
Oh, the missile that killed me, too? Leyland, come on. It's taken you this long to realize you made a mistake? You don't know what you've done. All these plans of yours aren't going to cause a Cold War, they're going to cause a real one. And I know that's something you don't want.
Spare me your lectures, Thornton. You're a civil servant, while I run a multinational company. Your evaluations of world events... Please. This conversation has outlived its usefulness, I think. Although, one last thing I'm curious about. Since you have every angle covered, what happened to that footage, Mike? The one of the airliner you had in your possession.
It's safe.
Oh, you mean with Scarlet?
What?
You mean safe with Scarlet. That's who you gave it to.
I didn't say that.
No, she did when we asked.
Oh.
She's here, you know. She was resistant at first, but, well,
Bullshit, you don't have her here. She'd run circles around you.
perhaps both of us. I'll have her tortured if I have to, make no mistake about it. Who knows what sorts of secrets she could reveal. But enough about her. You've lost. All your efforts for nothing. You can't stop us.
If you say so. Who am I to contradict you?
You're a confident man, Agent Thornton, but there's no place for you to run now. Soon, all trace of this facility will be erased, and you along with it. After all, it never really existed in the first place.
Leyland,
What is it?
I'm going to kill you.
Amusing.
Not really.
Well then, you'd best get to it, Mr. Thornton. You have an hour. I look forward to your efforts.
Hello, Maze Grub. I hope you're doing well.
Agent Thornton, allowing yourself to be captured, making us go through the effort of bringing you here. Well done.
It's gonna be nothing compared to the coup de grace. Hope you're ready for it.
Yes, yes. After all, what kind of chief of security would I be if I wasn't considering my options? Well, I confess I'm disappointed things ended like this. I was hoping to convince you to work for us. If not Halbeck, then the VCI. But that would depend on you.
Fuck off, Marburg. Enlisting with you? That'd be like signing up to get screwed by Alpha Protocol again.
I don't expect I'll see you again, Agent Thornton. Your mission ends here.
Sorry, sir, but we have our orders. When they administer the meds, the end will be quick.
Psst. Hey, Mike.
Steven?
No, it's the ghost of ass kicking's yet to come. I'm on my way. Oh, and there's a guy coming your way who looks like he wants to violate the Geneva Convention all over you. You might want to take him out first.
Yeah, I'll do that.
You made it out, I see.
Hey,
Resourceful.
Hello,
Oh, so you
Fred
started
Gant.
the party without me.
Good to see you, Steven.
I mean, why wouldn't I shout you out?
Thanks.
Oh yeah, if you get around to it, could you patch into the Global Monitoring Center network? It'd be more reliable intel than interrogation. Farther than I can torture.
Global Monitoring Center. Got it.
It is nice to see you, Fred Starr. How do you do? Uncle Noli? That's him. Oh yeah, the hat is very important. Oh.
Agent? Or is it just Mike Thornton now, with the rank stripped away? Never understood why we had titles anyway. Meaningless. I don't understand why you wanted to speak to me. If you think I can help you, you're wrong.
We'll see. I think you'll want to hear what I have to say. This is the end for you, Parker. If you think Alpha Protocol is going to survive this, you're wrong.
Threats? Please. You're only wasting what time you have left, Thornton. I thought there was a chance you might return. You are resourceful. Even for a rogue agent.
Well, I have you all to thank for being rogue, don't I? I thought it would just be a cover, but you made it real.
If you blame me for this, then you're in error. Miss Tang is to blame.
What?
You're saying Mina gave me up? And she ordered the missile strike?
The first was done by her, yes. The second was the result of orders we received. She was not responsible for that. I would have preferred you return here, where you could be monitored. As you can see, letting you run around is dangerous. And, well, despite your flaws, you are a valuable resource.
Somehow I'm not surprised. Never got the sense she liked me much.
What do you want? There's little I can do for you, so make it quick.
If you think working for Halbeck's gonna protect you, you're wrong.
Your ignorance never ceases to surprise me. I am not working for Halbeck. Our government is, however, and they have a vested interest in the plan Halbeck proposed. Halbeck's interests had to be protected because it's our national interests.
So that makes Leyland in charge now? Of an entire branch of a U.S. agency?
No. We were ordered to assist him in recovering his missiles, in assassinating Shahid, and then killing you. He was given access to the facility and our resources.
But why?
Why did we cooperate? There's no reason to ask why.
That's really brilliant, Parker. Don't ask questions, just push the button when they tell you. Is that it?
Nothing was wrong, Thornton. As I said, Halbeck had proper authorization. They asked permission, and they got it.
And Westridge didn't object?
No, because like me, he follows orders. We were asked to get an agent to do Leyland's job and to contract me for my services.
Services? What services?
I was asked to isolate events in the world and create triggers. While many of these triggers would benefit Halbeck, a great deal would benefit the United States. China grows more powerful by the day. They are Halbeck customers as well, and if they are reliant on Halbeck technology, they are reliant on us. Even better, if they can be lured into action in Taiwan, well, then it buys us time to build strength.
And Moscow? Rome?
Rome was a reminder to the rest of Europe. Moscow, a necessary distribution center.
And the people on the airliner in the Middle East?
Those deaths, they are nothing compared to the death toll that would follow if these steps were not taken.
So murder's your business, Parker. Funny, I didn't see that in the job description.
How ironic. I could list the deaths you've caused in the name of world peace, and
Well,
it
that's
far
true.
outweighs anything I've done.
He's not lying.
You're a murderer. The title fits.
I wouldn't expect you to understand, Thornton. But yes, the government asked me to design scenarios to promote America's position in the world, and to strengthen Halbeck as well. It was the most interesting assignment I've had in years. To use my analytical skills for something besides system maintenance or compiling budget reports. For a project of my own. So yes, I accepted the assignment, and I did what I do best. Analyze.
Hope it's worth dying for, because I'm coming for you.
I encourage you to try, if only to give a lesson in humility. This conversation is over, Agent.
Damn it. Parker.
Let's move it.
Is anyone actually going to attack me? I guess not. Jump scare? Yeah.
Colin Thornton, come in, Thornton.
Yeah, Steven, go ahead.
Oh, good, you're there. Somebody keeps jamming my signal. When I find out who it is, oh, doctors will have to invent new words for what I do to him.
It must be Westridge. He's in control of the facility.
Westridge, huh? File that under M for mangle with wood chipper. Or should that be W for wood chipper, comma, mangle with?
It's probably more fun that way, yeah. Because the AI is not very good. Maybe someday I'll try like a proper stealth playthrough of this. Oh, I died. Is that my first death actually? It might be. I feel like that was very sudden.
Colin Thornton, come in, Thornton.
Yeah, Steven, go ahead.
Oh, good, you're there. Somebody keeps jamming my signal. When I find out who it is, oh, doctors will have to invent new words for what I do to him.
It must be Westridge. He's in control of the facility.
Oh yeah.
Huh? File that under
That's a
M
good
for
clip,
mangle with wood
if I do
chipper.
say so myself.
Should that be W for wood chipper, comma, mangle with?
Possibly Fred, yeah. Is that what I do? The thing is, though, this game has that issue where it
Steven,
has.
did you have a reason for calling besides discussing filing structures for grievous bodily harm?
Oh, right, yeah. I got lost in my own little world there. Yeah, there's some guys up here. Looks like...
Oh.
If Alpha Protocol
That's the end of that conversation.
I would have terminated everyone by now.
Aren't you doing that already? Just hold on, Leyland. I'll be seeing you in a bit.
You mean after you help Miss Tang? We have her prisoner here. It's your choice, Thornton. Rescue her or come after me.
I mean, that's a very easy choice, isn't it?
Your priorities lie.
But yeah, I was saying, this game has the problem where it has forced boss battles in it. So like going full stealth would be like not the best idea. Oh, I guess like a split second too late. Damn it. I couldn't see it the second time. Some money that I don't need because it's like the end of the game. Yes it is Illuminati for sure. Nice turret physics here. Perhaps, yeah.
Mina was in there because she was conspiring with you. Guess she deserved it, huh?
Am I supposed to feel emotion right now?
Oh, we don't. The way is clear. I'll stay here in case anybody gets cute and tries to come up behind me. Give him the old sneak.
We still need the data off those servers. Get someone to recover it.
Level 18. Not sure this game has a max level cap. Probably 20. Don't they sell that game for like 10 quid? On sale. Illuminati.
Parker, what the hell are you doing with the records? Parker! Parker, answer me now, damn it!
Hurry and set those charges. Keep an eye out for Thornton. He's still around here.
Parker.
Whoa there, cowboy. They just armed those demo charges. You got exactly, not very long to shut them off. Unless an eternity as chunky salsa appeals to you.
Not really, no.
Yes, I'd like to copy or read only.
Nope, that's the end of that dialogue. Is that Jay's scene? No, I wish it was. Oh my goodness. I'll pause for a moment. Thank you very much, Meti, for the massive Giga Raid. Thank you so much. I hope you had a marvelous stream playing the good old NFS MW. I hope you had fun. And a good evening to you as well. I hope you had fun. And welcome everyone. Good, I'm glad to hear that.
Like the turrets, their attack style was at work.
Yeah, the turrets are very nice. A lot of people here, huh? Is that the match happening later or now or? I haven't paid any attention to the football stuff, I have to admit. Usually I get all of my football information and news from Illuminati actually.
Yes, I like to copy old read-only files. No, don't overwrite duplicates.
Somehow. You wish, Illuminati.
Oh, I have to kill you and do some upload speed around here.
So Parker, what's the crack?
Thanks, Thornton. The longer you hide, the sooner I'm out of here.
Stoke would trounce Italy, you're absolutely correct there. Grid. 100%. The best team in the world. Illuminati knows.
Oh, I have to kill you to do some upload speed around here.
Sports ball.
Give it up, Thornton. You're not gonna live through this.
The exciting music is very good. It's very, as you would say. Well, Stephen Heck, help me. Yeah, I don't know. When games make you feel like they're broken, who knows? I can't remember. Yeah, well, this is good stuff, isn't it? Oh, there's a computer over there. That's probably the solution. It probably opens the door. That's what I'm thinking. Oh, misclicked it. It's the right one's kind of hard to do.
Having trouble.
Because you're controlling the right side with the mouse and you're doing the left side with the keys. I wish they were just both the keys. It'd be a lot better. Well, there you go. That's what happens if when you're too slow. At least I know what I'm doing. I don't have any memory of this part. But though then again, I think this would play out slightly differently if you made different choices.
Parker, what the hell are you doing with the records? Parker! Parker, answer me now, damn it!
Hurry and set those charges. Keep an eye out. For
Possibly
still
both,
around
Clay.
here.
Oh, some
Whoa
good
there,
stuff there.
cowboy. They just armed those demo charges. You've got exactly, not very long to shut them off. Unless an eternity as chunky salsa appeals to you.
Not really, no.
I mean, it's important that you kill everyone before proceeding, I think.
Like the turrets, their tax dollars at work.
Oh.
Would you die already?
That didn't go very well. Yeah, I wonder what a speedrun for this game actually looks like. I would be curious to see that.
Yes, I'd like to copy or read only files. No, don't overwrite duplicates.
I could just use an EMP on this. But this one isn't too bad.
Having trouble.
Get some ammo.
Thanks, Thornton. The longer you hide, the sooner I'm out of here. You idiot!
Parker, stop. I'm warning you.
He's dead.
Hurry up. Thornton's not out of the picture yet.
Velvet, you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. A bunch of dead guys took most of the blast.
Yeah, and then I
Still alive.
shot him in quite an anticlimactic way. They probably should have just made that a cutscene.
Hey, Mike, good news, bad news.
What's the bad news?
That chopper was our ride out of here.
Great. What's the good news?
I paid extra for the insurance package.
Level up. I mean, I guess we can spend these points, right? Dave Chappelle. Yeah, I haven't played the first Mass Effect in a very long time. Probably been like 13 years or something. I haven't really played any of them in a long time. I'll revisit them at some point.
Hey, Mikey. Good to see you. Glad you made it out here to our live fire range. No more practice runs for you. This is the real deal. Keep him busy. I'll be back in a second.
I know, but you don't like anything, Illuminati. Yeah, sure. Sure you do. That was loud.
Only wish Peter could see me kick your ass, Mikey. Hey, guess what? Looks like your instincts were right on. Some of my boys did survive that explosion. Tough little buggers. Anywho, if you can get to them, might make your life a little easier.
I'll do that. For now.
Yeah, that's how you beat all the bosses in this gameplay. It's a good strat. The only Mass Effect game I really like is the second one. Loading.
Mike, my guys are getting impatient to make with the killing. Where you at?
In a tight spot. One of their chopper patrols just spotted me.
Oh, that's not good. You should probably do something about that.
Yeah, I figured that out. Thanks.
I approve of you too. Why do you think I gave you a shout out? Range rules. Sounds like a good idea, Fred. I approve of that plan. It's nice of them to have the helicopter sit completely still. Can't hit him at all. It's like a bad version of 50 Cent Blood on the Sand thing. Tranquilizer darts, those will certainly come in useful, I'm sure. It is an absolute banger. Enjoy the food, Fred. Hopefully you're having some bangers to eat. That'll be quite good.
Where is the boat? ETA on arrival, please. I have appointments I need to keep. I don't know what Thornton's game is, but he needs to be stopped. He escaped custody and he's coming for us. I need an escort out of here now.
A few Sarnies, that means you won't be away for that long, which is good. Why is an objective marker here?
Give it up, Leyland.
Thornton, it seems I underestimated you.
Yeah, that's one of your talents. It's your choice. Prison, or I kill you right here.
No, the choice is yours, Agent. I'm leaving. I suggest you do the same.
There you are.
Danger, Mike Thornton. Danger.
Get up, damn it! I'm not paying you to bleed.
I'd like to get away from you. I want to know what next door before it gets you.
Thanks for the heads up, Han.
Hey, good thinking, Mike. Take out the trash first. Layla will know
Turn
what to do
tail
with
right
himself.
away when you still have a chance.
It's the main menu music. Isn't that exciting?
Keep the water flowing. We need to get this boat. Coward shows himself.
Going somewhere?
All right, Thornton. What is it you want?
Just a little payback.
Please, Agent, don't be a fool. How dare you hit me?
That's for Madison. And that's for ruining my life.
Oof.
I can keep this up all day. Now, tell me what else I can't do. You think you can give me orders? Think you have control of this situation?
Thornton, hold on. I can get you whatever you want. Funds, vehicles, transport off this island, your life, your career. I can give it back to you. It'd only take a few calls.
And all I have to do is let you go, right? See, that's where you lose my interest. Goodbye, Leyland.
Thornton, please. I can pay you.
So, that was it? A little less than I was hoping for. A lot less killing, but... Oh, I like the flooding base part. That was cool. Ah, floods. They're clean and murderous. It's that same thrill you get when flushing a toilet full of red ants. you know?
Yeah, well, as low-key as this was, we might want to stay under the radar for a while.
Not sure I like the sound of that. Being quiet and all. Yeah, not really my thing. This little guerrilla action we just did, that's more my style. Well, maybe with more bombs. Ooh, or a bomb filled with bombs. Strapped to a nuke.
Once we hit civilization, then we can start making some changes. Assuming this operation was all it appeared to be, that is.
Wait, you mean like if this whole thing was an Alpha Protocol on top of another Alpha Protocol? Like an Alpha Protocol.
Oh my goodness.
You know, I think I ran into them back in 89 or 98. Maybe both. That takes me back.
Tell me on the way. And see if you can pick up any news broadcasts. I want to see how the world's doing.
Hello, Luna. I hope you're doing well. I missed an objective, apparently. Agent Fortin surrendered himself to Agent Sean Darcy and returned to the Alpha Protocol facility, where he was interrogated by Halbeck, CEO Henry Leland. After a conversation with Leland, Agent Fortin proceeded to break out and stop Halbeck's plans. Agent Fortin found himself back in the medical bay of the Alpha Protocol. With assistance from Stephen Heck, Fortin escaped and infiltrated the facility. Agent Fortin reunited with his handler and assaulted the server vault. Heck, believed to be using a combination of his unusual liquid terror martial arts and damage-resistant psychosis, held off several squads from reinforcing the server room. Strangely enough, there is no trace of what happened to the reinforcements sent to the scene. Agent Fortin defeated Parker's security turrets, took out Parker and recovered Alpha Protocol's backup logs. The logs are proof that Halbeck and Alpha Protocol's agents are involved in a plot to initiate a Cold War that would benefit Halbeck. After being sealed in, Fortin made his escape through the underground power plant as the surface of the island, found himself in the Alpha Protocol training grounds. The helicopter sent to carry Thornton and his handler off the island was shot down along with the resupply it was carrying. Agent Sean Darcy and a squad of soldiers set an ambush for Thornton in the training grounds. They attempted to use mines and bombs to take out the rogue agent, but Thornton bested them, finally killing Darcy. A Black Hawk helicopter was sent to stop Thornton, but Agent Thornton took out the helicopter first. Agent Thornton arrived at the dry dock just in time to prevent Leland's escape. Agent Thornton captured Leland, and rather than listening to any more of his bullshit, put a bullet in his head instead. Agent Thornton did not rescue Mina. She was executed by her captors. No surprise there. After escaping the Alpha Protocol facility, Agent Thornton attempted to contact Scarlet Lake, but without success. No surprise there either. Yancey Westridge escaped the facility while Agent Thornton was dealing with Leland. Presumably he has gone into hiding. The extent of his involvement with Halbeck in the missile crisis is unknown. Agent Thornton escaped the island with his allies, and his current whereabouts are unknown. He should be considered extremely dangerous, and if he has access to all of the Alpha Protocol safe houses and intelligence gained during the last mission, this makes him a force to be reckoned with. Halbeck's manipulation of world events and their involvement of the downed airliner in the Middle East was exposed, and the media frenzy surrounding its exposure and its involvement in world events caused Halbeck to collapse. Numerous senators and military contractors distanced themselves from Halbeck, speeding the industry giant's fall. So there you go. That's pretty much the end of Alpha Protocol. That's one ending that you can get. There are a bunch. And obviously a lot of things can change along the way. But, yeah. Let's hit continue. Leveled up for no reason at the end there. Because it's not like you can do anything after that.
More setbacks for troubled Halbeck Industries today as Russian federal police uncovered extensive evidence linking the corporation's senior officers to illegal arms trafficking. This setback comes on the heels of a mysterious disappearance of Halbeck CEO Henry Leland, who vanished from his San Francisco office earlier this month. American law enforcement is cooperating with Interpol to locate him. In the wake of Halbeck's precipitous market drop, Russian heavy industry has experienced a sudden surge in weapons manufacturing contracts. Sources within the Russian government tell INN that Russia will be moving away from foreign imports in the coming months. What effect such a move might have on the world economy remains to be seen. Mideast peace talks were further set back when the Altair insurgent group attacked a convoy of U.S. diplomats in Saudi Arabia. This attack was just the latest in a period of escalating violence in the region, which began when Al-Samad collapsed last month. Since the disappearance of Ali Shahid, the Al-Samad terror network has disintegrated, with chief lieutenants forming their own breakaway sects in their attempts to establish dominance. This fragmentation of the Al-Samad network has coincided with a dramatic drop in arms trafficking in the region, an event which has Pentagon officials relieved. According to one source, had the attackers been armed with more sophisticated weaponry than Cold War-era RPGs and assault rifles, the attack on the American convoy might have been much more severe. Luckily, Secret Service agents were able to repel the attack with minimal casualties. None of the Senate delegation to the Mid-East Unity Conference were harmed, but 2 Secret Service agents were killed in the line of duty. Our thoughts here at INN are with them and their families. Thousands lined the streets of Rome today for the funeral of Madison St. James, the young woman killed during the failed bombing attempt of the Roman Museum of Natural History. Miss St. James has become celebrated among proponents of stronger government anti-terror legislation since her death, and her funeral at times resembled a political rally. In the United States, Senator Patrick Darcy proposed Madison's Law, a sweeping bill some have likened to a new Patriot Act in response to the tragedy. As Miss St. James had no known family, Senator Darcy personally paid for her funeral here in Rome. Uncertainty still grips Taiwan in the wake of President Ronald Sung's assassination. Emergency elections are scheduled in 3 weeks, with the country's future hanging in the balance. Sung's pro-independence leanings were never popular among certain elements of the government, and speculation has abounded that his successor will face pressure to back down and press for formal reintegration with the People's Republic of China. Taiwanese authorities announced the execution of assassin Wen Shu today. Investigators have uncovered no motive for
It's
the
just a big
assassination.
dump of everything that you've
Catcher in
done,
the Rye,
isn't it?
A novel famously associated with conspiracy theories and secret American brainwashing programs, was found in his apartment, leading to internet speculation that Wen Shu was an American sleeper agent planted to assassinate Sung and touch off a war with China. U.S. government sources have declined comment.
Oh, it's over. Hello, Cloud Shifter. I hope you're doing well. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it, Cloud. True. It just feels like they're really like hammering home. These are all the choices that you made during this playthrough, kind of thing. I don't mind it. It's fine. It's just it's a bit heavy-handed, and it's a bit, I don't know. You lose interest after a while. Pleasure Club. Turn Up the Radio by Autograph, which I muted during the boss battle. But that is also in Vice City. Beast. So that's the end of Alpha Protocol. Fantastic game. I mean, it has a lot of problems, but it's still fantastic. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. So let's switch to something completely different. It would help if I was good at typing. Yeah, whatever you say, Misty. Whatever you say. Setting things up. Sorry, it's not very exciting. Don't spoil it, Cloud. I would prefer if people were surprised by that.